It's great to be talking to Ross the Boss again. Ross, thanks for taking my call.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
It's good to have you on again. Now, we spoke last year, just before you came on your tour of Australia last year. How did that tour go for you?
Oh, it was quite eye-opening for us. We were getting so much positive vibes for coming there. First of all, Manowar had never toured Australia, played Australia ever, and of course the the excitement was really mounting. And I said we have to, we cannot disappoint our friends and fans, and I think we didn't. So we had a great trip, and then, hence that's why I guess we're here again, coming again.
Did you get much time off on your Australian tour to look around, enjoy the place, or was it just gig all the time?
It was gig all the time, and as I say before, I say to a lot of folks, Mike LaPond and I, we're not tourists. We're not tourist guys.
Yeah.
Mark and Steve like to go see places, and so it's like half the band likes to go out and half the band stays in.
Okay, now probably just before you came, you had that album by Blood Sworn release that was on sale at the shows. How did that album go for you?
Album was quite successful. Charted very well in Germany on the main chart. We're just people are just getting used to the new band. People are really responding, and we had a lot of great accolades off it. And we're going to start working on the new one. On Saturday.
This coming Saturday, awesome. So what has the band been doing since the Australian tour? Have you been gigging the whole time? Have you been taking time off? You've obviously been getting stuff down for the new album.
We had a major Euro tour last October. I don't know, about 25 shows, 28 shows. We've just been playing. I mean, this summer we didn't have as many festivals as we did last summer, but we had 3 major fests, and so we're just kind of saving the festival action for next year. And as you know, we just did Bloodstock with KK Downing, of course, and you Bang Your Head, which was incredibly successful, and we just played Golden Age Rock, a new festival in Belgium, like 3 weeks ago. And now we're getting ready. We're in the studio recording, and then we go to Australia. As
you pointed out, as I mentioned earlier, I wanted to ask about the KK Downing guest appearance. How did that come about?
Well, last year we had I got the Bloodstock show from the promoter Vicky, and and then I had a friend of mine, an English friend, bloke, and he goes, "Well, I'm friends with KK Downing." I go, "Really?" "Yeah." He comes over. I speak to him a lot. I go, "Well, why don't you invite him down for a beer to the show? Tell him would he like to go out to the just come out, and because he lives right there, so it's the Midlands." So he gets to talking, blah 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 blah, and then it got to would KK like to play a couple of songs with the band, and after a lot of a bunch of stuff, he says yes.
What was that like? It must have been amazing. I've just watched some video footage of it.
Yeah, we practiced 2 days at the steel mill, KK Downing steel mill, and then we went and played the show. It was great.
That must have been amazing. You're starting to work on the new album, and then you'll be heading down under, and you're coming back to our shores. So you're doing New Zealand, which is good for my friends in New Zealand, and then Australia in November. And what are we going to be doing on these shows?
We're going to do the Hail to England album, and we're going to do all Manowar hits and Ross the Boss stuff.
Who's in the band these days? Is it the same band that you came with last time?
Yes, it's exactly the same band. Steve Bolognese on drums, Mike LaPond on bass, Mark Lopes on vocals.
Very impressed with the vocalist last time. It was full of beans.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
3 dates in New Zealand, which will impress my New Zealand friends, and then 5 shows across Australia performing Hail to England, classic Manowar album in its entirety, more Manowar, and then Ross the Boss classics as well. Sounds good.
Yep, thank you.
So is there anything else you wanted to mention in this one?
Yes, I would. I would like to mention a little thing that the band has progressed. The band doesn't rest on its laurels. We're totally into progressing and getting better every day. No, we're into progressing. We're into getting better. We're into, just stretching the boundaries of how good we can get on stage. We have a tremendous trust for each other, and that's what's putting it forward.
Anything else we want to mention, Ross?
If you were smart, everybody, you'd tell all your metal friends, all your rock and roll friends, come down and see the RTP band, and you will not be disappointed.
No, I can vouch for that. I was there last time and I'm very impressed. So, yes, absolutely. November, Ross the Boss, Hail to England in its entirety, more Manowar classics and Ross the Boss material as well. Working on the new album before and after touring Australia, so the band will be in tip-top form. Ross, looking forward to it.
Me too. And it's an honor to talk to you, my friend, again. Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks a lot for your time, Ross, and we'll see you in November, mate. Take care.
See you soon, brother. See you soon.